I stepped on more of them. Right there on the dining hall floor, one after another, my shoe coming down like I was trying to put out a fire only I could see. To everyone else in that room, my foot was hitting empty tile. Then the nurse walked in and walked straight through the middle of the column. Didn't flinch, didn't feel a thing. The worms just kept marching right over his shoes like he wasn't even there. That's when I understood. These things weren't real to anyone but me. The aged patient, the one who'd looked 80 but was supposedly still a teenager, was watching me from a corner table. Not with fear, not with pity. With something closer to gratitude, like a man who'd been drowning and had finally spotted someone in the water with him. I knew right then what I had to do. Staff swarmed in and pulled the boy from the room, calling it an episode. His parents were already there, his mother sobbing, his father holding her back from running after him. I felt for them. I know that's strange considering my own situation, but grief doesn't care whose son it is. His mother grabbed my arm before I could walk away. She told me everything, that her son had gone on a trip a year ago, 17 years old, healthy, ordinary. He came back like this, 80 years old in a boy's frame. It had been getting worse ever since. His name was Ryan. She said he'd asked for me, said he wanted me near him, that when he was suffering, he never let anyone else close. She begged me to protect her son. I couldn't promise her anything. I could see the worms. I could kill them one at a time. But there were always more coming, and I had no idea where from. Ryan's father thanked me anyway and let his wife out. I heard him telling her low that they could always have another child, that she still had him, and he needed her to hold on. That's people, I thought. Even breaking, they find something to hold on to. I couldn't stop myself from checking on Ryan that night. When I opened his door, he wasn't there. Not really. In his bed was a black sphere, a mass of insects packed so tight they'd formed something like a cocoon. His breathing, what I could hear of it, was slow and shallow, like something in hibernation. The mass wasn't moving. I'd expected it to be feeding on him. Instead, it looked like it was building something. A month went by. Ryan never surfaced. But the insects started dying. I'd find their bodies scattered across the floor every morning, a little more each day, the cocoon growing thinner as the pile grew. Whatever was happening, it was costing them something. Then one morning, I opened that door and the bed was empty. No boy, no cocoon. Just a floor covered in dead insects. A nurse found me standing there. She told me Ryan's parents had come at dawn and taken him home, that even unconscious, his body had clearly been healing, and they didn't want to wait any longer. I understood then exactly what I was looking at. Whatever life those worms carried, it had passed into him. I just didn't know what the cost would be, and by then, it wasn't my problem anymore. Or so I told myself. 2 months later, Ryan came back to Trinity to make a donation. Color in his cheeks, steady on his feet. Any stranger would have called him a healthy 18-year-old. Except for his stomach. He wasn't heavy anywhere else, but his middle curved outward, pushing at his shirt in a way that looked, unmistakably, like something growing inside him. He found me before he left, thanked me for visiting him every day while he was under. "Congratulations on your recovery," I told him. "You know this isn't really a good thing," he said. "Still, congratulations. Your mother went through hell for you. Be good to her." He looked down at his own stomach, started to say something, "I'm already carrying," and then stopped himself. "Goodbye," he said instead. "I might be back before too long." "Then let's hope you're not," I told him. After Ryan left, Luke found me. The one who still insisted he was a member of the nursing staff. Grinning, like always. "Morning," he said. It was evening. I figured he just couldn't tell day from night until he clapped a hand over my mouth mid-sentence. "Don't talk, they'll hear us." Somewhere far off, a flock of birds lifted into the sky. At an hour when birds should have been settling into their nests, not leaving them. And Luke had heard them from a distance no ordinary person could hear. Was that his doing? I stepped back, put distance between us, checked behind him for wings. Nothing. He looked like an ordinary man, but something about him wasn't. "You're different," he said. "I've told other people what I see. My own family included. They all decided I was the sick one. They lied to get me in here, told me it'd be like a retreat. I've known the truth the whole time. This is a psychiatric hospital, and they think something's wrong with me. Something is wrong with you, I said. You know exactly where you are, and you're still not cooperating with treatment. He just smiled wider, said I was free to believe whatever I wanted, and walked off. I watched him go and thought, maybe that's what real illness actually looks like. Then someone stepped out from behind the flower bed, a man who knew every patient in Trinity by name, who could tell you what tomorrow's dinner would be before the kitchen staff themselves knew and never once got it wrong, like a prophet. He's a bat, the man said, nodding toward Luke. A bat? Why would you say that? He's a bat. Coming from anyone else, I'd have argued, but this man had never been wrong about anything, not once. Rain tomorrow, he added. Don't hang your laundry out. It rained. The professor spent the whole day sheltering under the gazebo, eyes fixed on his lawn. The flower girl didn't come outside at all. But I kept coming back to what the man had said. He's a bat. If the prophet was never wrong, then Luke wasn't just a delusional man who thought he was a nurse. There was only one way to find out. I went to check his room.